Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We're everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for some more Yojo Senki, this being episode 8. We're going to hop right into this episode, everyone, see what we'll have with this one. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're going to hop right into it in 3, 2, 1, play. Straight off with gunfire and big explosions, which we did get a big, W, you would say. Definitely big gain in the previous episode. Yeah, definitely a bloody war. One after another. Yeah, yeah, definitely. So now we're just kind of moving on, I guess, to the next objective, or is this continuing on from where we left off in the? Because I thought kind of everything was kind of sealed, right? The deal was sealed at the end of the previous episode. Yeah, so I think it looks like we're on to another, battle. Don't let your guard down. All right, here we go. Here we go. This guy's pissing himself. Did you feel Tanya's gaze on you? Is that what you felt, maybe? I think he's just pissing himself in general, but hey, I mean, I can't really blame him. Can't really blame him. I probably would be like that, honestly. In maybe he's newer. I'm not really sure, but I mean, actually, I don't know. If you put in all that work and all that training, I guess, yeah, the battlefield's probably a whole different. Especially if it's maybe your first time or something. It's probably a whole different feeling, even than training. So I probably would be pissing myself, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and they also I forgot to mention I think it was after the ED at the end of the previous episode. The daughter, I think his name's Anson, right? The daughter like saw about like his forces being taken out and like apparently his death. Everyone was dead or whatever. Which how we kind of just that whole strategy in general, right? Kind of having like an offensive, but then them coming in from the back, like on the ship, like that was very nicely done. And like I said, and like we know, we got a big W in that. That was a big gain for sure. Because someone like the railroads, I think they were saying. I mean, good probably for the supplies. We didn't expend as much supplies. Probably some other things there too, some other gains, but it's pretty convincing. So what, he ended up getting hurt. He ended up getting a little screwed up. As she's talking with her mouth full. She love what is that bread? She loves her bread, man. She got like 4 or 5 pieces here. Potatoes, maybe? Those would be some big potatoes, right? What we got? What we got going on now? Trial by fire. Oh boy. Rear area has been cut off. This is where we're probably going next. I would assume then, right? Oh, a lot of them just look like civilians. I mean, they did say like they were uprising kind of. Yeah, these are just like civilians. They're like, okay, well, shit. Sniped. Right on there, right on to the next mission. No breaks. I mean, it is a war. Okay, so yeah, that's where I was definitely assuming we'd go next. Quick action, like you gotta go now. Like, let's go. Especially if there's like civilians and whatnot, right? Evacuation order. Okay, like for the civilians. Anyone who remains in the city after that. So if they don't leave, then you could pretty much kill them. They just treat him as an enemy. Okay, wow. Oh boy. I think I know why the episode might be called Trial by Fire. He's like, whoa. She just said that like that. Like what? this girl, this girl nuts. But there's still going to be some civilians. Well, if they don't evacuate. Yeah, that's gonna be the biggest kind of gray area thing here. These movements, though, stopped her dead in her tracks. Because yeah, if they're not letting the civilians leave, or if the civilians literally can't leave, then they're just dead, pretty much. If that's like with how they're talking here. Well, there you go. They're not gonna be leaving. They're not gonna be leaving. Some of them. Which I mean, there's probably gonna be some innocent civilians, but like these guys are actually like holding up arms and they're fighting, like they're shooting, they're trying to kill you too. So I mean, I feel like that's maybe a little different, but firing on non. Yeah, okay. Simple enough. Some. See, yeah, this is gonna be on all their minds. Like civilians, that means civilians are gonna be killed. Like regular people. Oh, we already saw they're not gonna do that. I mean, they're not even gonna listen to the evacuation. Damn. I can already tell this dude's not gonna be able to. He's gonna freeze up, or he's not gonna. He's not gonna be able to do anything because it's gonna come down to it to where it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be chaos, and civilians are probably gonna have to die, and he's not gonna want to fire or he's gonna freeze up. I just already know that's what they're gonna do with it. I can't really blame him either if that's what's gonna happen. Yes, they did. Yes, we did. All right, here we go. This is a giant city too. He got a little smile on his face there. You see, he's like kind of relieved, but well, there goes that. They kind of sold that pretty well though, acting like nobody was here, like it was abandoned, and then they just come out like start firing. Nice intel, Victoria. Ooh, okay, this is raw. Fighting in the streets like some attack. This reminds me of Attack on Titan in a way. Yeah, honestly, this is what this reminds me of. Kinda. Obviously, without Titans and kind of similar. I mean, in some ways. We even. I like how they're using the camera here though. Well, I'm like just following like, whoa. Ooh, that was smooth. That was smooth. They were not expecting that shit. They didn't even like. They had no idea. So what? Did she wrap around like that? Yeah, I guess I'm not really surprised. But no wonder. Well, no wonder you're feeling some. I didn't even notice that either, though. He's like, nah, I can't do that. That yeah, it is her orders too, but yeah, it does make sense. You know, it's paining him though to have to do this. He hesitated. You know, when he was telling, remember he was telling him before, like, don't hesitate. Like, now he's kind of in the position. It's even getting to him too. And like I said, right, and it's totally understandable. Like, you can't blame him. I feel like most of us would be getting like this, especially if we knew we were fighting civilians, pretty much. Oh, we about to probably barrage them. we right, didn't they say like a barrage was gonna come in, like artillery and all that? Oh, here we go. We're giving you a warning here. Oh, is that one of our guys? That's like one of our guys. Right in front of us for us to see too. Unload on him. Now it's about to be a disaster. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah. That's. I just see a kid with with a mother. I thought I just saw a kid standing with her mom there. Maybe I was tripping, but oh yeah, there's kids here. Oh no. I couldn't even imagine, man. Cause they don't know what's going on. Like they obviously they're innocent. A lot of these people are innocent. It's like Armageddon. My God, it's hell, hell. Comes another round. And this man like don't even want to save fire, but he has to. Like he can't even like even he's like, man, I don't know about this. Like in his head. My God. Ah, dude, I don't even want to see that. Yeah. Yeah, this man's been through it. Like he's done. You can just tell like he wants no more part in this. We saw like a lot of the civilians being kind of escorted out, but still, this is gonna change a lot of their lives. Just for the rest of their lives, it's gonna change. At least for now, it's gonna have a big impact on them, scarring the kids for life, scarring a lot of these people for life. Like, okay, so we're not done yet, is what. Ooh. Yeah, but that's like talking like what 10 years down the line right now. Like this fucked. Like what do you even like? What side do you even take, or what do you do in this situation? I know it's war, but damn. In what 10 years? Some of them, right? Like these kids, like 15 years from now, like or something. I mean, I guess it could be sooner, but he don't want to. He don't want to. Like I said, I think this man's done. Jeez. I'm kind of happy they didn't show whatever just happened right there. Honestly, it's fucked though. Honestly, it is. Like, excuse my language, but that's I don't know, nothing else to say. So, like a way around it. And Tanya wrote it. Pretty lengthy too. So what is that? What are they talking about here? Like probably like a, kind of a ways around like the laws behind like doing something like kind of what we just did, like a way to kind of get around it. We got a different ED here, maybe. Yeah, I think it's a different ED. Wow, man. So I mean, this show has showcased like kind of just like the realities, right, of what war is. This is just another kind of example of that. Honestly, I know even though we have like mages and stuff, and there are things that you don't see in wars nowadays, there's still a lot here that's like okay, you can relate to war in the times we have now or just have had before, right? I mean, innocent people, civilians. Although a lot of those civilians have taken up arms, there are still innocent people being harmed, right? And innocent people's lives just being changed. Whether they were hurt or not, their lives are still changing. Or have been changed, excuse me, from this, right? So, very gray area, definitely. Like it's like I said, which side? Like, what do you even do in a situation like this, right? Like, that's the situation that a lot of these soldiers were in. Even Weiss was like hesitating, you know. So, and that was just a lot of them. That was just a lot of them, you know. Tanya though, Tanya's a different story, different story. At least from what she showed, obviously in this episode. So, man, looks like we got something here. Oh, this man's still alive? Okay. Oh wait, okay. I for sure thought he was dead. So he is still kind of going to be important, maybe. God, being X, something. This man probably gonna be so much stronger the next time if we do see him fighting again, like against Tanya or something. If we do see him come back, like that's probably what they're trying to do with that to destroy that devil. Yeah, this man about to get a power boost. He about to be on some other shit in the next time we see him. Which I actually, like I said, I thought he was done. Like I was like, okay, this is really all they're gonna, because they were making it seem like they were kind of building up that this dude was actually gonna be like pretty important, you know. And then he just like, I was like, okay, this dude already died, so maybe I was wrong with thinking that, but I guess not. Okay, he's still alive apparently. So I'm looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. But uh, like I was saying, I think I actually wrapped up what I wanted to say before we kind of got that last scene. I mean, just like I said, a really gray area to be in this time, right? Some people it doesn't really affect them, doesn't really. But you saw like majority of the soldiers, right, in our battalion, in our group. Just I feel like that's kind of the normal reaction or the normal way to feel. Like Tanya doesn't have the normal way that probably just any regular person would feel about doing something like what we did in this episode, right? And I mean, even what's his name? I forget his name, but the commander guy, we just saw him talking about it at the end that he was saying that he has a, I think another mission or something for her to end this all with the Republic. So, I mean, even he, it seemed like he just. I mean, he's not normal, obviously. So he's bunched in there with Tanya and just not being normal, like just having a normal kind of reaction or a thought process or normal feelings towards this. At least that's how I see it, right? That's definitely how I see it. Which I guess it makes sense that there are people like that. Not everyone's gonna kind of take it the normal way. There's obviously going to be the oddballs. So, and Tanya's definitely one of them. But I mean, damn, dude, this was some freaky shit. Like, not in just like a horror esque way. Well, I guess you could say that, but I mean, damn, it's just like very graphic. Something you obviously don't want to see. Just a sticky situation, gray area. I don't know what else to honestly say, but that was something. That was definitely something for sure. But apparently, this Anson guy is going to be coming back. I'm really looking forward to that because, like I said, and I think he's going to have pretty big of a power booster, or maybe be bigger of a challenge the next time he goes up against Tanya. So I'm looking forward to their rematch. Well, it'll be the third rematch because they kind of went against each other before, like towards the beginning of the series, and then they went at it again. And then this time, well, I guess the first time wasn't really as emphasized. It was more so like the his group that we were fighting, but he was involved in it. And then again, so this would be like the third time they face off against each other. So third time's a charm. I'm looking forward to that. We'll see how that goes. It's probably going to be in these next couple episodes, which we have 4 episodes left in this season, and then the movie. So we're moving along. We're moving along. This episode though, pretty good stuff. Once again, showing more of just the crazy realities of lore for sure. So yeah, guys, let me know what you all thought of this episode of Tanya. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.